Hey, Dan Lapp's wildly successful Christmas concerts turned 10 this year with amazing guests like the Balkan Babes and the Swingin' Shepherds and all those things Dan's involved with, like Joy of Life Choir and his Folkestra, and there's going to be tons of stuff going on, but you can't go unless you got a ticket already and it's sold right out. Typical Dan Lapp fashion, doing it right because this guy's a musical innovator. We've had him on the show before, whether he's like channeling Chet Baker or Django Reinhardt or playing the trumpet or fiddling or on other people's albums, or musical innovator par excellence. This is Dan Lapp. Well, here I am with innovator Daniel Lapp, and that's a good way to lead in. This year, the Canadian Folk Music Association honored you with an Innovation Award. And whenever I think of your music, I always think of innovation because wherever you are, you're always playing so many instruments, and you got them plugged in or unplugged, or you're doing this or that, or you're starting a new group or a choir.
Just trying to make a living.
That's what it's all. It's a freelancer.
Surviving.
Gig. Yeah. Well, what is the Innovator Award all about? What's it meant to sort of recognize here?
Well, I think it was more about the teaching and the preservation of the BC fiddle tunes. Mm-hmm. I guess the people that run this thing, my name kept coming up as they met young fiddlers across the country in different bands, like touring around, and they'd meet this fiddler and that fiddler, and my name would come up as someone that had taught them or mentored them in some way, I guess. This country's full of great fiddlers, and there's been lots of great mentors. I'm just honored to be considered one of them.
If I think of all the fiddle players, like I'm thinking of like Yvonne Hernandez, the Carsons. I mean, instantly, names that jump out that have gone on to do something great elsewhere. Now it's, where'd you learn how to play the fiddle? Where'd you first get into a fiddle orchestra? Where did you start singing? All roads lead to Lapp.
Well, some of them do. But it is 20 years ago we started the BC Fiddle Orchestra. Mm-hmm. This year is our 20th anniversary season. So there's been a lot of kids come through, and some of them have, hopefully a lot of them have kept playing the fiddle, and some of them have indeed become great players. And if the fiddle orchestra played a small part in their inspiration, I'm pretty happy about that. But there's some great talent.
Because you're an innovator, though, and because today you're playing Joni Mitchell's The River, and you're playing your fiddle, and you're also playing your horn, and you're sampling and looping and stuff like that, there's innovation. How do you get across to kids just picking up a fiddle for the first time that, wow, you can go in all these directions?
Well, the best way is just to show them, and I think that's what I've enjoyed about teaching most over the years, is those opportunities just to have a kid come to a lesson and hand them my 6-string electric violin, say, try this on for size, and just show them some of the different things that are possible. And there are some great violin players out there in the world recording and on YouTube now, we didn't have that 20 years ago. No. That we can point the kids towards, and, it's just, kids have great imaginations. Adults do too. But I think there is that moment when someone sees something that they hadn't thought of before as a possibility, whether it's making music or art or whatever it is, and those are great moments, memorable moments usually for all of us when we see something new and exciting like that. So.
If people have missed the Christmas with Daniel Lapp concert, the tradition, because it's sold out again, you've got a little treat for them coming up in the spring? Yeah,
well, we're going to celebrate the 20th year of the BC Fiddle Orchestra and incorporate it into our annual Joy of Life Festival. This is the 10th year of Home for Christmas, but it's like the 17th year or something for the Joy of Life concert, which we turned into a festival last year with the BC Fiddle Orchestra and a big fiddle extravaganza on the Friday, and then the choir and everyone performing on the Saturday. We'll have some special guests, and so May 9th and 10th.
Mark it in the calendar.
Yeah, we'll have a great weekend that weekend.
The ice may have melted. The thaw may be on by then. It's always a little warmer when you're around Daniel Lapp. Was that too Christmas? It was a bit odd, wasn't it? Sorry.
You're charming.
Thank you.